Hello and welcome to this first ever Carboot Haul. Because I went to the car boot for the first time, please excuse my appearance. She is hot, she is red, even though she wore sun cream and a hat. And I've got my fan going on low, so if you hear a background, it's my fan. I've only got it on 2 out of 4, because when it's on 4 it blasts a bit. So yeah, so I'm going to turn it a smidgen. 2 seconds. There we go. Got it. More on me than when I sit back. But yeah, I've been to my local car boot this morning. It's a whole 10-minute bus journey away, out of town, to a little village. It's lovely. It's on every Saturday. They start open at 7, but too early for me. That's when people can start arriving, like cars and stuff. So yeah, we went for 9:30 and it was lovely. The whole field was full. Usually it's mostly, and then there's a back bit. That's the fullest I've seen it. The back bit was entirely full. It was lovely. I've got so much treasure. Very pleased with the money I put aside for the car boot in the past few weeks. I only used my notes, pound coins, 50p. I've still got a bag full of 10 and 20p, so they will go back, and I will go back to putting change away, ready for the next car boot. But I thought I'd share with you everything I picked up. There is quite a lot. I've got clothing, frames, woodworking tools, laundry storage, and yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. So let's go and I'll show you my goodies. These two were £5 each from a seller who had some racks out. They are new with tags. These lovely thin summer dresses, and I love this one because it looks like marbling. It goes down and it sort of goes in the middle and then shorter at the sides. It's lovely. It looks, yeah, like sort of antique book marbling. It's got some beads on the bottom. That was size large. That was £5. And I also got this one. This one is apparently an extra large. It's the softest, like cheeseclothy cotton. Again, beading and details on it. It's like sheared, but it won't actually stretch when I wear it. I've just noticed a wee bit of a hole. Easy to sew, and little sleeves, and there it goes down. It's a nice dress, and then on the back it's polka dot. So yeah, and that just looks like such a lovely chuck on summer dress with a little pair of, you know, chabrab shorts or cycling shorts underneath. Perfect. So yeah, those two were £5 each. I'll do the clothing because I've got all that to hand in one bag. So far, oh, sorry, I keep biting my lip. Yeah. Teeth feel weird still a bit. Yeah, when I saw this other seller had these cool bits. This is, I'm assuming, vintage drum trend mode. It's 46, so it's a European size. But yeah, let me do it up so I can show you it. Sorry if I'm not very organised, I'm hot. And yeah, my spoons are running low. But yeah, it's like a jersey style chambray, and it has a little cool little locking bit there, and it goes down to like a long waistcoat, splits at the back. And yeah, this was £3. I thought that was really cool. And then I got from the same seller this, which I did try on, just to see if it fit, because it's a Topshop 16, and fits beautifully. And it is a really nice, like thin, like sort of textured thing. It's got ties around the wrist, little tie-ups you can do, and yeah, and it's lovely enclosed seams. It goes down, it splits like this. It's like the most wonderful long smart duster jacket. And there's a big magnetic popper at the front. Again, £3. Fits like a glove. And these I bought. I was so pleased I chucked my medicine bag in my purse. Oh, stop putting your lip gel. Because you have my tiny tape measure in. And I, before I went to Paris in April, measured my favourite pair of jeans that I know fit. So then I just measured one side, you know, waist to waist. So then I was like, if it measures this much across, they should fit. And I did it with these jeans and they're the same measurement. But they're Levi's. So yeah, these were £7. which I thought was cool. They're a button fly, and they're a lovely shade of blue, and they're nice. They're not crazy tight at the bottom, so yeah. But yeah, and I measured it across, going across the top edge, as you do, and these hopefully should fit me. We'll find out when I try them on. If not, we hang on to them from we're a bit thinner, because as I was saying to my mum, although I like think I'm good and done probably with losing weight, no. She said no, your fight and flight is still going nuts, and it is, so we'll just have to wait. But in the meantime, I'm trying to buy jeans. This was £1. This was the first bit of clothing I bought. It is a monkey large dress, and of course it's oversized style, which I love. And yeah, it's flowers, and it's, yeah, a lovely big long t-shirt dress. My favourite dress is from Monkey. It's like best friends all over it. And yeah, so just have to find that. £1. These were £2. And I just thought they looked really comfy as like pyjamas. All really funky trousers for when it's a bit chilly. A brand called Tudor Night, which I have never heard of. I have a little thing, so I've got no idea who made them, so whoever they are. And I did hold these up, but they are very elasticy, and they are wide leg knit trousers, and I thought they were really fun. And I was like, oh yes, they just look really cool. So I got those for £2. I think that is all the clothing. It is, yeah. My mum was quite lucky, she got some nice bits. I took my mum with me. Yeah. Then I got this picture frame. It is a TK Maxx one, because I can tell by the little label on it. This was 50p. It is a normal hanging one, but it can convert it. So, yep, that's going to be added to gallery walls. This was £1. And it's so tiny and adorable, and I can put something else in it. They did have some other little frames, but you couldn't change out the pictures without really destroying the frame. But yeah, he was £1, and he was cute, so I've got to carry on with frames. These were £1 each. One is to hang portrait, one is to hang landscape. 2 gold frames that weigh nothing, you know. Just got to get some prints and paper tape them in, so that would be awesome for the gallery wall collection. I bought this. The lady did point out and said it was for a kite, but my sewing head looked at it and thought, it looks like a giant reel of thread. And yeah, so I'm gonna hang it on my wall where I've got, it's on, do you a sec. Oh, sorry, gotta loosen you up. Is it gonna turn? There we go. I've got squeegees on the wall over there, like screen printing squeegees, and I thought this would look cool just hung on the wall with the squeegees, and it looks like a giant reel of thread. So yeah, this was £1, and the lady was lovely. She was French. We were chatting, and then my mum managed to find the most wonderful. I spotted a poster that said Hudson on it. I was like, oh Hudson, it's her surname. And I was like, and yeah, and it was a poster of New York. And then she said, oh, I've also got a scarf. And yeah, we were chatting. I said, oh, I said, yeah. And she's a costume designer for the pantomime, which was cool. We were chatting and said about Mum said, oh, my daughter's making a really cool dress. She said, oh, costume for your birthday. Pretty much. I said, you know, said swirl about in it. I said, but I do plan to wear it to the Moulin Rouge. She was like, oh, of course I know about the Moulin Rouge, I'm French. But yeah, I said I've got like the ultimate birthday planned. I said I'm going to go to Monet's Gardens in Giverny. I said, and then the Moulin Rouge. She was like, the gardens. She's like, my sister-in-law lives literally 5 minutes away. She said it's wonderful. She said that little village is so nice. And she said, yeah, she said you will love it. She said it's my favourite place to go. And I'm like, well, if someone who's very, very French enjoys it, I will adore it, obviously. So that was nice to know. And then I got a couple of art books. Sorry, breaking into the force for a teenager. A couple of art books, these were 50p each. This one's a study and techniques and history of artist printmaking, which I thought was very interesting. And then Light, Dynamic and Shade by Bourne Hogarth. How to render and invent light and shade, the key to three-dimensional form in drawing and painting. So yeah, I thought that looked pretty good. We're down 2 bags. On to the third bag. I got my kid corner mitre and clamp, £4. Excuse me, all this woodwork stuff is heavy. Oh, a load of it's in a heavy box. Oh, there are last few bits I got. For 50p, I got this amazing brush. Look at it. It's a beautiful old wooden brush. And yeah, the lady, it was 50p. The lady said, oh, she said, my dad wallpapered many wall with that brush. And I thought it'd be cool because I've got like a brand new, like, oh god, is it horsehair brush? Brand new, never used. It's Acorn, it's the brand. And I thought that would be cool hanging on the wall. Drill it a little hole and it can hang on the wall. And then for £1 I got this pair of, I think they're wallpaper scissors, but what they are is lovely long scissors. They are Sheffield steel. They just need a good bit of an oil and some fine sandpaper, but judging by the sound of them, they are going to cut fine. But yeah, I've given them a good clean up, and yeah, they will be very good. Bearing in mind I've got loads and loads of chiffon, they might be very useful. I'll just hold one of these up because actually no, I'll get both out, but I'll just show you one. I've got 2 of these G-clamps, forged steel, 6-inch G-clamps. These were £5 for the pair. Second one, because the boy does not have many G-clamps. I got a baby one for £1. Oh yeah, scissors were 50p, this was £1, that was it. So yeah, so 20 G-clamp. And then I got this small size plane, because he doesn't have tiny ones, he has quite a few big ones. But I thought this one was really cute and little, and it is very, very sharp, which is nice. And yeah, so this was £5, which I thought was lovely. And it's in really good nick, so got him a little one. And then I got, there's just metal bits in there, but I got him an ammo box, as you do for your teenager. This is for him to store his RC batteries in. So yeah, this was £5. Apparently when I told him about it, he went, oh, do you know how expensive they are? So he was very, very pleased with the ammo box, even if it weighs a ton. And yeah, this I'm going to un-velcro for the funsies of it. This was £2.50. It's an R2D2 pop-up laundry basket, and it's really, really strong. It's a full-on metal, and it is the proper branded one, Pop and Fun. So yeah, and it's huge. So he was £2.50. He's going to be on my laundry basket because it's strong, it's big, and it's a droid. Of course I need. That is the droid I'm looking for. R2D2 pop-up laundry basket, because I am an adult. But yeah, but that is everything I picked up at the car boot. I did also go into the old food shop again. Got a few niceties, like some bread and bits and pieces because we're that end of town. And also popped into a family member's art exhibition at the local art house. Very good. I'm gonna look into joining and actually going there to do stuff and socialise, and yeah, people a bit with other creative people. And they have pottery classes and glass fusion, which should be so cool. Do a bit of glass work. So yeah, so I thoroughly found, you know, a new place to socialise, which is nice. But for now, that is everything I bought at the car boot. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. they're down there. And yeah, leave us a comment. Are you a car boot person? Have you been to a car boot? What's your favourite treasure you've found at a car boot? And if not, give it a go. It's a good way to kill one morning on a Saturday or Sunday, or afternoon if yours are in the afternoon. And yeah, you find real treasure because you've got no idea what's going to be there. So all good and fun. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you beautiful people in my next video. Bye.